Today we're back with another One Piece video, and we're going to be playing with some Hannibal for OP13. We have a big Impel Down package, as well as the Rayleigh to make it the OP13 flavor. So essentially we're doing some spam, we're ramping, and we're trying to get to our late game as soon as possible. The 8-cost Roger helps with stabilizing, and the 9-cost Rayleigh is a nice little 1-2 punch to rest a potential blocker and try to go for game. So we rely on going wide, and at the end, going tall with our big stuff, and then slowing it down with Magellan whenever we see fit. So yeah, we got a few games for you with a really interesting ending for the last one. That'll be quite a mind read, but yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, let's see how we go against the rusher types. Alright, so we got first, however, we can play Sadie or the Chihuahua, so we're going to keep this. Can't obviously bounce here, so we're just going to keep moseying on along. Okay, so Lilith, they're going to start swinging a bit later on, so they're going to play a 4-drop and then attach for 7, which we're going to have to take. Hopefully we get far enough to where we can be a big buy. The Roger's going to be important here, but Sadie is going to be even more so. We're going to put a little bit of pressure, and we'll just start swinging. Okay, so they're going to get an additional search. Stage, so another 2k counter. Okay, so they took both. We'll ramp up now. So we're up to 4, going to 6 next turn. Question is, do they want to go for my set here? They're going to get cards, but is that going to be enough? I'm going to have to take it at principle. Okay, we got Hannibal. Okay, we can do a triple drop. So we can go 5 to face first. And we can go Hannibal, Sadie into Koala, I think. And then we'll go 6. Okay, then we'll bounce Sadie again, getting an active Dawn. And once we block, we'll be at 8, and then we can trigger the Roger. We attached it to Bonney. So we got many ways of handling it. So we're going to use the Koala here. We'll block. Oh wait, it's a 5k. Never mind. Alright, so now we're up to 8. Now we can start putting a little bit of pressure on them. Alright, so we're up to 10 here. We can swing 5 first. And Roger. And we can go 7 again. We'll deploy. We'll bounce back the Chihuahua, I think. Let's drop Magellan. They only have 6 to play with. Oh, we can easily just block this. Domino is going to be very helpful here. Okay, they're gonna go with the spit. We'll take it. Even if the Bonney does go off and takes life, I think we gotta start clearing some bodies. Eventually, they're gonna have to let one of these go. So we got two 2Ks. So they'll take life there. So now they have some elements here. Let's count it out like so. We'll counter out with pellet. Counter out. And then we're just gonna have to figure out how to finish the game here. Okay. Well, 7K here. Six, we're gambling. Okay. Don't tell me they have badge. Alright, let's go. Chihuahua. 7. No beige. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And then let's end this. Oh my goodness, that was wild. I thought that the Hannibal was a 6K body. That was my one mistake, but I couldn't read. So that's on me, but that was a fun game nonetheless. Let's get Magellan and Domino involved. To include more Don in this. Sanji, so that's going to be their 5 drop. I need to start fishing here. Alright, so I think we need to just turbo through this, so we're just going to go multiple bodies here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then we will foolishly swing 6, but there's nothing we can do about that. Bounce this back. Get some more Dawn for our troubles. Now, we'll be at 9, so we can play Magellan if we want. We're not fighting the 2K, sadly. But we're fighting all our Rogers, so that might be enough. We won't get to them until later. So we're gonna bounce back to Hannibal. We're just gonna poke around, see if we can find some openings. 5. So off. Alright, so double attack is on the way, but we have blockers for that. We don't really have any control elements, so we're good there. I'm gonna go double. And that should be everything in a nutshell. Now we're gonna start getting pretty big. Alright, so now we're up to 7. Let's just poke at life here. 7. Ooh. Oh, that didn't work. I'm gonna leave one up to make him think. Okay, here comes the multi-hit madness. Definitely gonna need to get some flies here. Are we gonna be living long enough to see another Roger? I think not. let's smash a 7 across the face. See what they do here. Knowing them, they'll probably take. Or no, they wouldn't take because I can go crazy with the Roger. We'll go 5 here. Still thinking on what I want to do. And we'll turn our attention to Luffy here. Alright. Alright, let's play the game. Question is, how are they gonna... Okay, it's unblockable. Whew. Okay, so the Luffy isn't an option, the Sanji isn't an option. Did they somehow through this? We have a chance, boys. 9. 10. Let's have Roger finish this. 17. Oh, that was wild. That was a crazy game. All right, so we got a ramp up here. Skipped a bit early here, but we dropped Sadie and then we bounce back, and they're gonna get some Dawn in return. I see no reason not to take this. The Magellan's gonna be helpful later. But we're at 5 here. So let's get Sadie down. They drop the Chihuahua, and then we'll go 5. And we're gonna put ample pressure. They take one more. We'll get a blocker just so that we save our good kind. Let's see. Let's drop a Domino, bounce back Sadie, get Dawn back. Rayleigh is now in range. I'll probably get some Dawn up for this. I don't think they can get any more. Or maybe if they drop another buggy, then this gets a bit stronger. Maybe we can catch him off guard. But if we don't do it, if we don't use Magellan now, that could be a mistake later. So I think you're gonna Magellan now. Hope we get another one down the road. So this is just gonna be another wide range attack. Okay. Another 5k swing here. Alright, then we'll play out Magellan. Give them a hard time. So that denies them their Roger play right away. They're gonna have to ramp in order to get their full power. And then we'll play Sadie, dropping another Chihuahua, swinging. Okay, so they do take that one. Okay, so now they're at full power. Goldie Roger for blocker game. Big boy swing here. Well, since it's at full power, letting it go is going to be fine. Yeah, no point in bringing them up. Alright, so our only option is to play Rayleigh here. So we'll do just that. Had to give up a lot of cards for that. So we're going to have an advantage later on. I think I am going to bounce a Magellan here for a pretty crazy trick. Okay, so we can't use blockers anymore. I'm just going to counter here. That was a mistake. Go after their bullet. You just can't get to 0 life. So he's bigger now. Okay, here comes Roger. Okay, so they're up to 9K. So this will take away their 2K ability. And then we'll go 9K ourselves. And if they have it, they have it. But they're usually pretty bricked up. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, what? That wasn't enough? Wait, why didn't it work? Oh, because I went 9? Is my math wrong? What happened? So I take away their Dawn. Okay, let's count this again. So you may trash 1 card, leader character cards. Okay. So let's see. Huh? They still took damage? Why? Opponent. Oh, they misclicked. No, wait. The Divine Fortune activate counter. Hannibal 7000 gets hit for 1 damage? Did something glitch out? How did that even... They should have out... It should have been at 7K either way, right? Because we took their Dawn away to give it minus 2K. I'm so confused. Maybe I shouldn't even Magellan in the first place now that you mention it. And they did have... Maybe... That sucks. Something is wrong here. They should have easily countered that attack. They'd be at 7K. Yeah, this might be a bug. Let me know what you thought what happened down below, because that confused me. They even had the counter too. That's messed up, bro. And there you have it, some Hannibal for OP13. Let me know your thoughts of this down in the comments. What would you change? What late game would you add? I might think about throwing in Katakuri if we want to go with a more fortress type of deal. But again, the possibilities are a lot for sure. But yeah, that's it for me. I will see you all in the next One Piece video. Thanks for watching.